Hey, you guys. So real quick, if we're going to follow the energy out, I don't know why, but I just feel like this is plaguing me all day. Dream state last night is there was a car in front of me. I was driving, whether I was driving with a passenger, there was a car right in front of me, the car that I was in. I could clearly see in the back seat. It looked like there were about 5 passengers, but in the back seat, definitely there were at least 3. But the reason I took notice is because I saw a gun being pointed at someone's head who was in the middle. Mind you, these were all masculine passengers from what I could tell. But there was a gun pointed at the head of someone who was sitting in the middle of the back seat, but it was like one of those old school cars you where you can just clearly see through the entire car from back to the front. This pistol, I'll call it a pistol. It was silver, but at the time I was thinking while I'm driving, am I supposed to call 911? Should I just follow the car? Should I keep my eye on it? Oh my God, I don't want to see anything that I can't unsee for years to come. But for whatever reason, it cut off there. But all day it's been on my mind. Like, okay, as a messenger, I'm supposed to release this message because why else would I be sent this vision? In my dream state, and even as I'm speaking now, my ear, high pitch, my left ear. But then I was also thinking, like, I was hearing at the same time, if we're going to follow the energy, let's follow the energy. And I was sitting here contemplating, like, there were other untimely deaths that involved car unalivings, like just them being in the car and being unalive. And I'm like, wow, this is okay. Now it's even getting deeper as I'm speaking. But anyway, what I was thinking about were the casualties of Tupac and Biggie. And all the while, Puffy is entering back in the energy, but he's never left. 2022, I was talking about what's playing out for him now. But at the time, I didn't want to mention his name because I'm not a clout chaser. I don't want to draw any attention. This may not even be about him. We're talking 2 years ago. Even though I'm channeling the music, the songs, I'm saying like government names, it still wasn't registering. Like, of course, fast forward 2 years that it would be playing out. I was just following the energy. But I'm like, tonight, let's just follow the energy. So say, P. Diddy had something to do with Biggie's death. And another reason why this is on my mind is because I was listening to YouTube videos and one of my videos just came across as like an automated play to the next video. It was one of my videos. So I just, of course, listened to it. I hadn't listened to it since I recorded it. But this was another video 2 years ago in the same energy. But in the video, I said, I don't know why I'm hearing this, but I said, what happened to Chris? Y'all, I know I was channeling Biggie's music around that time as well. But I mean, it's linked to Bad Boy, to Puffy, all of that. But I'm like, Chris, wait a minute. That's Christopher Wallace. Like, yeah. And then I'm sitting here thinking with the untimely deaths of Tupac and Chris, and then thinking about, the beef that they even had. They were friends. Like, why the beef? What happened? Who was in the middle of that? Who caused it? Who caused their deaths? Who was behind it? No one knows, right? Or either there are speculations, but why are all the arrows still pointing to P. Diddy, right? So by me saying in the video 2 years ago, what happened to Chris, I wasn't even thinking about Biggie. Nobody would think about Christopher or Chris Wallace. It was just Biggie, Big Papa. Anyway, I say all that to say, guys, that, what goes around comes around. So if P. Diddy had something to do with the unaliving of Tupac, who was massacred, and Biggie massacred in a car, a moving car, this dream state that I have with somebody, in the backseat of a car with a gun pointed to their head, that means they got something's owed. That's what was coming through this morning when I was trying to process it. That I was like, okay, well, that means there's a ransom. They're wanting them to cough it up because I heard cough it up too. when I was thinking about the energy earlier, but y'all, I'm just, I don't, I'm the messenger, right? Like, I can't hold on to this information thinking it's for my entertainment. I'm not a fan like that. And why else would I be having these clear visions and hearing like specific things? Like, if I'm not supposed to put it out there, like I have no connection to Bad Boy. None of those people, none. Why are the messages coming to me? That's so I could speak out. I gotta say something. Somebody's listening. No, justice needs to be served. So anyway, y'all, I had to release this. I just, you could never call me a clout chaser because that I am not. But the message has to be given because it's given to me. It's not for me to hold on to it. So anyway, whoever's listening, I hope this helps.